And a Sunday good evening to you, Tiger fans. Bill Sharp with Steve Carnell. We are here at Michaela West Gymnasium for tonight's head-to-head between Hardin County Tigers and the Northside Indians of Jackson. These two teams met, the ladies met a couple of weeks ago, and the Lady Tigers walked away with a 51-26 win. But they made the long trip down. I'm sure they're going to give it their full shot tonight. Could be a different game tonight.
Well, I don't know if it will or not, but you never know. That's why we play. I was looking at their team. They look like they're missing a couple of players from since we've been over there. But I'm going to tell you what, Northside's a proud tradition over there, especially in basketball. They used to be a dominant team. They used to be the South Side in our district. Northside did. They had a lot of kids that went on and played at a high level in college, and they've struggled the last few years.
Well, you could ask our old friend Roy Carpenter about that, because he spent a lot of years up there playing those Northside Indian teams when they dominated, and we ended up going to state tournament with them a couple of times, and he can attest how good they are.
Yeah, they've been really good. They've fallen on some tough times here lately. Of course, Lady Tigers, they're coming off a split last week, and but the last game out they won. They come in here tonight with a chance to get a win here and then move over to McNairy County, and it's a possibility they could be playing for that third and fourth place spot at McNairy Central on Thursday night. So this is a big game for us. Get a win here, get out of it pretty clean, nobody injured, everybody healthy, and then go into McNairy Central and see how things shake out.
Well, I hadn't talked to Coach Cook today, but I don't think anyone is injured on the roster right now. So we're going to be, it is senior night. We're going to recognize all of the seniors for their contribution to Hardin County athletics over the last 4 years. And congratulations indeed are due. So be sure to either get down to the gym today, tonight, and root these Tigers on, or tune in and we'll recognize them here on the air.
I was looking at the pictures over here. We only have 2 seniors. That's a good thing going into next year. We got 2 seniors, and then the manager is a senior. So 2 going out, playing their last game here, regular season game anyway. And, it'll be kind of an emotional night, I'm sure, for them. Next time they come in this gym during the regular season, it'll be to watch. It'll be as a fan. So it's always kind of a tough time for parents, grandparents, family, the kids. And they spend a lot of time in this gym and a lot of time given to this school, not only just here, but in schoolwork.
Sounds like the voice of experience.
Well, it's just, it is. It's a hard time to do.
We all have.
I mean, I've gone through it. I've watched my kids go through it. And
same here.
Yeah, it's not any easier watching them go through it. But anyway, they give a lot. Their parents give a lot. Grandparents give a lot. Family, they give a lot to this school.
Well, one of the reasons an old guy like me continues to do this is because I enjoy seeing the kids of the kids that played for me here at the school, and also the kids I coached back in the day. That to me is more fun than anything else. So that's the reason that I'm still here.
Yeah, it's just as hard on coaches because they're with these kids just about as much as anybody, even their parents for during the season. So it's tough on them too.
All right, we've just about got the gym floor ready for action. 2 teams have gone to side court. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups in just a moment. But first, a pause for a word from our sponsors, and we'll come right back after that. Starting for Northside is Kaylee Hartfield, a junior. She's followed by Jada Vanver, a sophomore. Then Azaria Connerly, who is a senior. And find number 30 on here. That's Madison Person. And there's one other that vanished in the dark, and I'll get to that as usual. Now the introduction of the Hardin County Lady Tigers. First one up is senior Riley Strickland. Sadly, playing her last regular season game on the floor here at Michaela Welch. Junior Hannah Miller. She's averaging 11 points a game. Riley with 4 points a game. Next is Kelsey Newell, a senior. Then
that's kind of tradition, you know, get all the seniors out there, get them a start. She's played a lot of basketball for us, fortunately, and in her career here, so it's good that she's getting a start.
Okay, Avery Beavis, also a junior, is starting, and let's not forget, don't know if they're starting Shaylee or how. Oh, that's Elizabeth Dewberry is the other starter, is a junior. But jumping center will be Newell. Taps controlled by Northside. They're on the extend. They'll put up a shot. I don't know what's happened in this gymnasium, but that's happened way too many times recently. If you're wondering, the ball is stuck between the rim and the backboard and is not coming down.
Well, you can tell the difference in the officials. Last week we had somebody
there that would jump
up there, and this guy said, "Give me a basketball."
I'm not even going to try this. So that will be ruled deemed a turnover, and they'll give it to the Tigers in the backcourt. And I mean, I've seen that more in the last month here than in several years. But the Tigers will bring it down now following that, as Miller will have it on the head of the key, goes to Newell on the left wing. Kelsey will lob it inside there to Beavis as Avery comes out high. And there's Strickland looking for a lob inside the lane. She will get it on the right side, pass it out to Miller, down to Newell on the left side for three. Mystic rebound, take it down, north side. And forget about trying to read the front numbers on their uniforms. With it now is Johnson, who is the other starter. She'll drive in the lane, goes in, lays up, and scores. So Kenya Johnson gets the first 2 points on the game. The Tigers trail 2-0. Miller out the head of the key, goes left side now to DeBerry. DeBerry wanted to do three, but got covered up. Down on the baseline to Beavis. Beavis on the left side drives in the lane, puts it off the glass. Won't go. Rebound north side. And I think that's Vanderbilt on the rebound. They dribble down the floor, and it's lost in the lane, kicked out of bounds in front of the Tiger bench by Northside. Give it to the Tigers in the backcourt. 6:24 left to go here, as Tigers bring it down. They go to Newell on the left wing. Newell will try to pass it over to the right and throws it away. It will be out of bounds and give it to Northside as the Tigers drop an opportunity to score there, and Northside will come back down with a 2-point lead here. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the left side they go to Connerly. Connerly into Johnson. Right side now to Hartfield. Down in the corner as Strickland's got somebody trapped down in there. They finally get it back outside to the head of the key. It's 2-0 Northside right now. They've got it outside. Tigers in a man-to-man defense. Dressed in white. Northside in dark uniform, blue trim. Shot up on the right side by Johnson. Johnson, no good. Rebound taken down by Beavis. Quick pass out for the fast break to DeBerry, and it's out of bounds. I thought perhaps Northside had knocked it out, but the official says no go. Give it to the Indians, and here they come. On the left side, they go to Johnson. Now to Vandiver. In the corner of Johnson, here's a three, partially blocked there by Beavis. Loose ball's picked up on the floor. Dewberry running in the forecourt, catches Strickland in the lane. She'll drive in, put up a one-hander that's going to be off, but she's going to go to the free throw line, having been fouled. Foul's going to be on Connolly, her first. Tigers trail 2-0, but on the line right now is Strickland. First shot's up and good. Riley's got one. Cuts the lead in half. Into the game comes Shaylee Green. And out comes Newell. So Strickland on the line. Got them both. We're tied at 2 with 5 minutes left to go in the first. Full court pressure being applied. There's a timeout call by Northside. With 4:56 left to go here in the first quarter, it's 2-2. We'll be back in 30 quick seconds. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. This is senior night. As Vanderbilt gets the inbounds pass, she's double teamed in the backcourt and will have it thrown out of bounds. They say touched last by the Tigers. Give it to Northside. They'll inbound it to Vanderbilt again. Now over to Hartfield. Hartfield down the floor. It's going to be stolen away there in the lane by Strickland. And Green comes up with the basketball. Shaley holds it high in the air. There's a whistle and a foul call. And that one's going to be on Person. Second team foul on the Indians. None on the Tigers thus far. 4:38 left to go first. DeBerry gets it across the timeline, goes underneath the Green. Green goes up for the shot, hits the bottom of the backboard, comes right back down. Recovered there by Northside down the floor, and going in for the shot is Johnson. She missed it. Rebound, Green. Out to Strickland. Out to Miller. Under to Beavis. She missed the layup. Good fast break. It just didn't pan out. 4 minutes left to go here in the first. We're tied at 2. Northside now slowing it down a little bit. Vanderbilt backs out toward midcourt. Goes to Connolly on the left side. Tigers man-to-man from start to finish here. Back court to front court as Connolly works it on the dribble on the right side. Can't go anywhere. Outside of Vanderbilt. Now over here's a three-pointer. It's going to be good. That thing hit the rim twice and finally fell back in, and that is Aviana Miller. She gets a 3.
I think they just gave her a 2.
It looked like that's a 2 now, I guess. Looked like she was well outside the lane to me. If the Tigers will bring it in, there will be a 3-second call called against Hardin County, and the Tigers will turn it over with 3:12 left to go here in the first. Right now, Northside leading 4-2.
got off to a rip-roaring start. The crowd was quiet. I feel like I was telling Josh, I felt like I'm in a scrimmage game.
A little like a morgue.
Yeah.
But Trice will take it in, and she will be fouled, or maybe they say, oh, she double-dribbled. Give it to the Tigers. That's a floor mistake. So, Tigers down by 2. They go to Green in the middle. At center court, she drives into the lane, goes to Dewberry. Dewberry stops, puts the 3 up, but not after she's called for traveling.
Yeah, we've had several floor mistakes and a couple of turnovers already.
I mean, we would not before she's called for traveling. In other words, it's turnover. Give it to Northside. Northside's going to go. They're just going to do it over and back. They passed it across the center line to Vanderbilt, and she tossed it back in the backcourt. That was Trice, rather. She tossed it back in the backcourt. The Tigers will get it right back there. So she's not getting a whole lot done so far. 4-2 with 3 minutes left to go here in the first. Here's a steal by Northside. And driving in and stopping on the baseline was Forrest. She'll pass it back, and it gets knocked out of bounds in the corner on the north side end of the gym, right into a bunch of the cheerleaders. And the Tigers will bring it down the floor now, trailing 4-2. Right now it's 2:41 left to go in the first period. We've only scored 2 points. There goes Strickland, and on the left side, puts the bank shot. She got it. Riley Strickland hit the first floor shot of the game. With 2:29 left, out comes Beavis, and in comes Avery Warren, the freshman. She's averaging 9 points a game. Now to Trice as they'll work it in midcourt. 2:23 left to go here. Driving in and putting up the shot is Vanderbilt. It's blocked by Warren. Avery could not maintain control of the ball. It went out of bounds, but quite a ego tester there with the blocked shot. Inbounds, Tigers now in what amounts to a 2-3 zone. Long pass in midcourt, being ready to go all the way out, and it's going to be Tiger basketball on the other end. The player for Northside was watching it roll out, thinking we touched it last, and her coach met her at the sideline. Anyway, here come the Tigers down the floor. They're going to the right side to Strickland. Strickland stops. Bob's underneath the Warren. Warren's wide open, lays it up and in. So, Haverly comes in off the bench, knocks down 2, and it's 6-4 Tigers now. Here's a pass inside. Shot blocked by Warren underneath. She got the rebound. Tigers coming back down the floor. Strickland. Left side out of Miller. She'll try the 3. Yes! Hannah Miller. Smooth as Green's lightning with 3 there. It gives the Tigers a 5-point lead with 1:41 remaining here in the first period. Tigers got it out. They lost the ball on the inbounds. Give it to Hardin County. Once again now to Strickland under the Warren. Warren drives in, goes in for the bank shot, missed it. Rebound Miller. Now Dewberry off the right side for 3. In and out, no good. Warren goes back for the rebound. Follow, missed it. Rebound Vanderbilt. She's running, drives down. Warren, or I thought Green was going to get a hand on it, but Vanderbilt was able to bank it home, a little hook shot inside, and it's 9-6 now. Tigers by 3. There's Green underneath the Warren. Little alley-oop. She lays it up and in. She lobbed it right over the top, and I don't know that Northside has anything that can stop that. Driving in, Vanderbilt has a pass broken up by Warren. Fast break outlet now to Strickland on the right side. Underneath the Warren, she drives in. Won't go on the goes for the rebound. Has it knocked away there by Alondra Kimball. And Northside prevails. 34 seconds left to go in the quarter now. Tigers up 11-6. Vanderbilt on the right side now. to Hartfield. Hartfield from the free throw line. The jumper's no good. Rebound underneath. Stick back's no good. Warren got the loose ball. Tigers running with 14 seconds. Strickland on the left wing. Now to Miller with 8 seconds left. Got it. Yes. Miller, she's got 6. She hits 2 successive threes, and that's going to be the end of the first period of play as Northside runs it up the floor but can't get a shot away. 14-6 first quarter score. We'll take a 1-minute pause. We'll come back for quarter number 2. To steal by DeBerry. Quick dish out and going down for the layup is Strickland. She missed it, but she's fouled. Foul, I believe, it's going to be on Davis, Kenyon Davis. That's Person instead, brother. That's 2 on her. To the line goes Riley Strickland shooting 2. First shot's good. Missed the second one though. Warren had a hand on it, but came off. Northside controls. They're back down the floor. In the lane, going in is Forrest. She has it batted away, and now a loose ball on the end lines out on the Tigers. Give it to the Indians. 7:37 left to go second. It's 15-6. Inbound pass almost stolen there by Hannah Miller, but she just succeeded in knocking it into the bleachers. Give it to Northside. Now with it is Woods over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt drives, puts up a 3 running. Rebound Warren. Outlet pass out to DeBerry. She's running down in the corner. Now to Strickland. Crosses the lane underneath to Beavis. Beavis goes in the paint. It's going to be bottled up in there, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Northside. I think that was on Person. That's her 3rd. And to the line is Beavis. Beavis hit everything on in the air up there, but it fell. She got it. It's not how, it's how many, right? Mm-hmm. Second shot coming up. Tigers up by 11 now. 17-6. And inbound pass, and they're going to call a foul on the Tigers. That's going to be on DeBerry. Her first, and the team first in the game. So, Northside brings it across the timeline. Here's a driving jumper. It's off, no good by Hartfield, knocked out of bounds by someone underneath her, like 4 white jerseys under there. And one of them knocked it out. Giving out for a long three on the left side. Warren with the easy rebound comes out. Gives it to DeBerry. DeBerry running, stops, giving a three, doesn't take it. Now to Strickland on the left. In now to Warren, who's left open, lays it up and in. Well, she got behind Vanderbilt and just took it in the side door and put it up and in. So Tigers go back to a full court pressure. 19-6 now. They lead by a baker's dozen. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, touch last. I'm thinking by Hardin County. That's in that Netherland in front of the scoreboard where we can't see the sideline. But it will be Northside basketball. Kenyon Davis bringing it down for the Indians. 6:20 left to go in the first half of play. 18-6 Tigers enjoying a 19-6 that is, enjoying a 13-point lead. Here's a shot off high up in the air for the rebounds. Warren. Her pass to Strickland goes over to DeBerry for three on the left. Yes, count it. So LB gets her first three on the night. There's a steal on the inbounds pass, and everybody goes to the floor. Jump ball will be called. It will be Tiger basketball. As Hannah Miller goes down on the inline, will inbound with 5:51 left to go in the second period. 22-6. Tigers on top. So DeBerry takes the inbound on the left, goes down, 4-foot floater, got it. Attacked the goal from the left side and hit the 4-footer. 24-6 now. Northside will lose it going out of bounds as they come across mid-court line. Young lady lost control of the ball and kind of followed it out of bounds down into the corner. Now there's timeout on the floor, timeout Northside, I believe. 5:38 left to go here in the second quarter. It's 24-6 Tigers. We'll be back 30 seconds. Game for the Lady Tigers and Tigers this season. Possibility we could come back for sub-state game, but that remains to be seen. As Hardin County brings it down following the timeout, Strickland has it on the right wing, down in the corner now to Miller. Miller goes to Warren, about 8 feet away. She'll cross the lane with a pass over to Green. Green takes it in, scores, and she's fouled. And the foul's going to be on Azealia Forrest, her second. And let's see what Shaylee can do. She's got two. Turn it into a three right here. Missed it. Rebound, Warren, stick back, fell off. Got the rebound again, but it gets knocked out of bounds. They say she touched it last. So Shaylee gets a deuce. It's 26-6. Northside will throw it away as they come inbounds. They get it to Strickland, head of the key. Strickland, spin move in the lane, puts a jumper up. It's off, no good. A whistle and a foul call on Northside. And that's going to be on Forrest too. I think that's her third. And to the line shooting will be Riley Strickland. Speaking of seniors, she'll have two free throws. 5:04 left to go in the second. Tigers up 27-6. As Strickland hits the first free throw, headed for the second one, missed it though. Rebound Northside, outlet pass down the floor. Here's a long three-pointer banked on the left side by Kalea Hartfield. She hits a three. Now it's 27-9. Clock is stopped and substitution is put out. Injury substitution here as Madison Person goes down with an injury. And Northside will drop back on defense. Tigers go to Miller on the right side. To Green, back to Miller. Here's a lob under to Warren. Warren open, missed a shot. Second time she didn't miss it. She sort of stands alone in there, at least a foot taller than anyone in her reach, and she had two shots at it and hit the second one. Northside tries to air it out on the fast break, and it gets thrown away. 29-9 now, as Bradley Strickland dribbles across the timeline, goes over to Miller. Miller to Warren, who's come out to the head of the key, under the Green. Green's left-handed bank shot, got it. Nice move by Shaylee Green, as she swung it around from her normal right hand and put it up with the left hand and scored. Down the floor comes Northside. They'll try to butt heads in there with Warren and lose it. Loose ball's on the floor. Northside comes up with it. With it now is Vanderveer. Vanderveer drives long hook shot. Banker on the right side is off, no good, but a whistle and a foul. And that's going to, I think that's going to be on Beavis. And check that. They call it on J.D. Jean, who checked into the game. One shot by Vanderveer's off, no good. Second shot in the air, got it. So she got 1 out of 2 there. And it's 31-10. 3:47 left to go in the second. Tigers bring it down, go to Miller on the right side, now to Green at the head of the key. In the corner to D-Bay. D-Bay goes under the goal, goes to Jean in the corner for a three. It's off, no good. She gets her own rebound, has it stolen away though, and going in for the layup on the other end will be, if she'll turn around, I'll get her number. That's going to be Forrest, who gets the deuce for the Indians. Is 31-12 now. Here's another steal, errant pass, and driving in and scoring once again is Forrest. She got a steal there. She picked up 2 quick buckets. And it's 31-14. Tigers go to Jean in the corner now. Here's Miller for 3. Hannah Miller, practically sitting in the student section, guns it down from somewhere out in the county. Down comes Northside. They'll throw it down low. Back across the lane, stolen by Green. Green out of Miller in the forecourt for 3. Right side, off, no good. Untouched, out of bounds, give it to Northside. 2:30 left to go in the second period. 34-14. Hardin County on top of Jackson. Northside's Lady Indians. Hartsfield with the inbounds pass. Full court pressure being applied. They get it across the timeline to Vanderveer. Now to Johnson down in the corner. Person goes for a drive, missed it. Loose ball picked up by D-Berry, and the Tigers are running. To Miller from the right side for 3. Yes. And Miller says, enough of this madness. She picks up her 12th point. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Tigers up 37-14. And there's a bad pass out of bounds. It's going to be Tiger basketball side court. Northside gives it up once again. Kelsey Newell checking into the game here. The next whistle stop. Now to Miller. Now to Green, right side. DeBerry for three, missed it. Rebound gets booted out of bounds by Vanderver. No, they're saying that Warren touched it last. So in comes Newell, and out comes Gene. There's a collision in the backcourt. Coming up with a loose ball is Green. Green tries to angle a pass, a bounce pass in the corner to Miller, and went a little wide with it, out of bounds. 1:37 now left to go in the second period. 37-14. Across the timeline comes Vanderveer on the dribble. She's guarded by Miller out there. Dumps it off now to Trice. Trice over to Hartfield. She'll try the 16-foot jumper, won't go. Miller with the rebound. Quick pass to DeBerry. LB gets it down on the right side now to Newell. On the left wing now to Miller. To DeBerry for three. Off the back rim. Vanderbilt with the rebound. She comes out into the full court. 51 seconds left to go in the half. Boots it a bit. Picks it up though. Gets it over to Hartfield. They're doing a little weave out in front of the lane. Running off some clock, 30 seconds. 37-14. Tigers have the lead. Northside will try to lob it in the paint to make some progress. It gets knocked away by a Tiger. I'm thinking they're going to give it to Northside with 17.8 seconds remaining. Warren is standing in front of him. Girl that can barely see over her belt as she was trying to toss. She finally got it in. Hartfield now dribbling outside, 9 seconds. Drives down the lane, goes under, sort of hands it to Warren underneath. I think they're going to call a foul on, indeed they call a foul on Avery, and she was standing flat still.
I think that was just a bailout to help Northside. That's what I think that was.
Charity, I'm afraid. First shot is off, no good by Vanderbilt. 37-14. 6.6 left in the quarter. Second shot's off, no good. Rebound. Green has it knocked away. Pass underneath. The shot's off, no good. And the buzzer sounds, and a quarter and a half expires with the Lady Tigers going into the locker room leading 37-14. Kind of what we expected, just a little bit off a bowl. I don't know.
That's a good way to put it. The whole the atmosphere, everything's just off a bubble. And, of course, you know, a lot of times when you have a team come in and you know, parents and fans and the kids know that they just got to play, you know, halfway decent. They're going to get a win tonight, and they may be looking a little bit ahead to Thursday night too, is a big game with McNary. But I'm assuming as a coach, I've never coached at this level. You have. I'm assuming as a coach that regardless of who you're playing and the ability of the opponent, you don't want your team to get any bad habits. And we turned it over quite a bit in the first quarter, and also had some floor mistakes, but they got it together in the second, started knocking down threes, going inside, rebounding, you know, all the things that we've been pretty good at for most of the season.
No question about it. And, you know, and having coached in similar conditions like this, I know he's probably thinking about playing another big game in less than 2 days as we go to McNary on Thursday, and you certainly want to make sure he doesn't overwork his starting team so that they can at least get some rest between now and then. But halftime score 37-14. As head coach Ryan Geyer is here to talk to Steve. We'll take a pause first for a word from our sponsors. We'll come right back after these words. Coach Roach.
Welcome back to Hardin County Basketball here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell along with Bill Sharp bringing you all the action. The Lady Tigers on top of Northside Lady Indians 37-14 in this district matchup. Senior night tonight, last regular season home game anyway for a couple of seniors on the ladies. And right now they're in control, 37-14. We'll bring in Coach Ryan Geyer. Coach, a little bit different game that you're going to be involved in here in about, say, 45 minutes.
Yeah, played them a couple weeks ago over at Northside. Very good team, ranked top 5 in the state. Beat Southside last week and just continue to play better and better. And you're one of the best teams in the area. But we've got some guys back like we've talked about playing at home on senior night, so we're hoping that'll give us a little bit of an edge. And, we've beaten them here the past 2 years on our floor, and so it can be done. They're a very good team. Obviously, we're going to have to play really well to have a chance there at the end, but if we come out and do some little things early and give us a chance late, we make some plays and be in it there at the end of the game.
Yeah, last time we played these guys, we were playing pretty good. Of course, you were without 2 of your starters, and then all of a sudden we look up at halftime and we're not all right anymore. They can shoot the basketball. I don't know, compared to Southside, they may be better shooters from outside, maybe not as big, but they can shoot the basketball. They got one kid, Smith. He's a nuisance. He just kind of hangs around the goal. He can jump. He's, 6'1" maybe. But he can play the game, very good athlete.
Yeah, their guards are very good. Point guard is a very good player and have multiple guys that can shoot it. And then Smith inside, not the biggest kid, but super athletic. And, they're very good. They'll throw 10, 11 guys in there, can pressure the ball, can handle it. They're a very good team, and we know that going in. And so we've got to play hard and do the little things to have a chance. But it's always fun playing at home and playing on senior night. And, we've got 5 seniors this year, really 6, but one's been out with an injury for the year. But, so proud of those guys and leading into tonight, and, just excited for them, and hopefully we can come out with a little bit of an extra edge here tonight.
Well, you had a great week last week. You got 2 wins. We talked about these next 2 weeks were big for your team, and you got 2 big wins, Chester County and Lexington. You got this game tonight. Man, if there's some way that we can pull this one out, go over to McNary, then that changes things a little bit.
Yeah, it does. We talk about taking care of home court, and that's huge in district play, and still fighting for seeding and different matchups. So, we've got to take care of business and see what happens with the other games. But got McNary on Thursday regardless, so we'll see what happens here tonight, and then roll over to McNary and then see where we fall. And next week we'll be in a do-or-die game, and so either way it's going to be tough, and we know that, but hopefully continuing to get better and continuing to do the little things that add up to winning.
Well, your kids have seemed like they've turned it up a notch too the last couple of weeks. What have you seen maybe in practice, or was it because you get a couple of your players back, the energy from that, or for those guys being out, you've had to play other kids in major roles?
Yeah, we having guys out, other guys had to step up, and you go to Northside and Southside, it's hard at full strength, much less without it. So we had guys step up and play well, and we've, like we talked about, trying to mesh all that together, and we've continued to do that, and guys are excited that guys are back healthy and getting to play with them and end the year strong. So they're excited, and we are too as a coaching staff to have a full arsenal, and it's fun to coach these guys. So we're looking forward to tonight and against a very, very good team. But, we'll see what happens, continue to play hard, and, work on some little things to get us prepared for tournament play.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight. We'll see you on Thursday over in McNary County.
Thank you.
All right, both teams have made their way back out onto the floor. We're about ready for the third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Hardin County Basketball right here on 93.5 FM, WKWXFM.com, the WKWX app, and streaming live on YouTube channel Slice 93. Or if you're out and about, you want to see a really good basketball matchup between the Tigers and Northside, and one of the best teams in the state, you still got time to get to the Caleb Welch Gymnasium for that.
Definitely the best show in town.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll be back with the third quarter when we return right after this.
I want to take a second and recognize the 3 seniors on the Lady Tiger basketball team this year as Riley Strickland and Kelsey Moore, players are the seniors celebrating that tonight, and manager Shiloh Whitten, who has always been a bright spot for the Tigers' effort. Now we have basketball action underway right now here in the third period. Northside has the basketball. They'll take it down on the right side, put up a 3. It's off no good. Chased in the corner, and finally coming up with it. It's Hartsfield. She'll drive in the paint, put up a shot, and hit it. So that's Hartfield. And it's 37-16. Tigers back down the floor. Strickland gets a screen underneath by Green, goes under, has it stripped away, reaching in and taking it out. Away from it was Forrest. A whistle and a foul call, and it's going to be on Riley Strickland.
Oh, they called that on us?
Yeah. I had a feeling that they were going to call a moving screen on Shaley because she was backing up into the lane, but Forrest snuck in there and got the steal, and I think Strickland tried to get it back maybe a little too aggressively. As Northside brings it down the lane on the right side, Vandiver shots off, no good. chase begins down into the left corner with 2 Tigers and 1 Indian, and it's going to be Indians who will prevail here with Forrest, who will inbound it for Northside. Inside, 7-foot or 8-foot jumpers off, no good by Kimball, or rather Forrest, and loose ball rebound's going to be picked up by Strickland. She's in the forecourt now with 6:48 left to go in the third. Tigers up by 21. There's a pass across the lane now to Beavis, who looks in the corner for DeBerry. DeBerry comes out, gets it over to Miller on the left wing. Now to DeBerry, giving the open three right side. It's going to be off and out of bounds, untouched. Give it to Northside. So, Vanderbilt will go across the timeline for Northside. And she gets it over there to Davis. Now off to Johnson. Here's a pass in the lane, batted away by Green, but picked up by Davis outside. She'll drive on the baseline, go over the top of Green's block. She missed it again, and now Green's got the rebound. She's come out running. 3-on-2, fast break, going underneath. They try to get it to Beavis, and as they were moving very quickly toward the inline, they lost their bearing under there and threw it away. Give it to the Indians in the backcourt. As they will bring it up the floor, walking with Hartfield doing the dribbling on the left side and driving bank shots up and good. And trying to get her number. I think it's Vanderbilt. Tigers bring it back down. So Vanderbilt scores. It's 37-18 now. Strickland on the outside, lobbing into Green in the paint. She gets in trouble then and kicks it back outside now to Strickland, who goes to DeBerry, who dribbles full circle around the left wing, to Miller, who goes deeper in the corner and back out to DeBerry. And DeBerry's going to penetrate, try to bounce pass it back to Miller and throw it away.
It's not a good start here in the third.
I'm telling you, it's more than a half a bubble now. It's getting a little more like a full bubble off. 4:44 left to go. Tigers have not scored in this quarter. And Northside is outscoring them for it. Now they're going to throw it away as they try to go down the low post. Green comes out running, goes into the paint, can't go, kicks it out to Beavis. Now to Green on the right side. Now Jean, right side, three-pointer up by DeBerry. It's off, and it's going to take a scenic route through the angle iron behind the backboard. Look like a pinball up in there.
Well, you're getting a glimpse too of next year's starting 5, starting 6 as Warren comes in for Green, but juniors and a freshman out there right now. Well,
Sophomore.
3 juniors and a sophomore and a freshman. Yeah.
So Northside brings it down. Trice goes in the lane, puts up a banker at one go. Rebound's taken down by Shaley Green. She'll get it out to DeBerry, to Miller, now to Green on the left side. She'll drive in and weave her way through. Bank it home. Shaley Green gets the left-handed layup, and it's 39-18. As 3:32 left to go in the third. Here's a dribble down in the corner by Hartfield. Tries for the long three on the right side, no good. Green with the rebound, and she'll bring it all the way down for the Lady Tigers. in the corner as D-Ray goes for the three, missed it. Warren had it knocked away. Coming out is Trice dribbling. The Hartfield. Left side now. And that's going to be Vandiver. Over now to Trice. Back to Vandiver. She tries a two just inside the circle. Missed it. Rebound Warren. Outlet pass. D-Bay. Then Green. Tigers are in the forecourt now. 2:37 left to go. Leading 39-18. This is third period action. Pass inside to Green. Now that is Jean drives in and will try to pass it off there to D-Bay. D-Bay is bottled up in the lane, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Trice. To the line shooting two is D-Bay. First shot's up and good. She'll get another. Hannah and Jaylee sit down into the game for the Tigers is Kate Helen Parrish. The second free throw's off, no good. Follow's no good. Green has it underneath. It's going up for the follow, and she's going to be fouled. So, it's now 40-18. Green on the free throw line, shooting two. First shot's good. Second shot, it's off, no good. Rebound, Warren sticks it up and in. So, over to Warren. Will rack up two. She's got 10 tonight. It's 43-18. Tigers in control with 2 minutes left to go in the third period. Northside. Mariah Kimball on the right wing. Now going in and finding the bank shot is Kenyon Davis, and she will score. 43-20 now. Strickland across the timeline. Goes to D-Bay. On the right side now to Warren. Back out to D-Bay. 1:30. D-Bay in the paint. Puts up a running jumper from about 8. No good. Rebound. Vandiver outlet pass now. I thought she was. She's going to take it all the way down, put it off the glass. She missed it, though. The rebound was taken down by D-Bay. LB on the run in the forecourt. 112. Stops. Guns the three. Off no good. Green with the rebound. Missed the follow. Didn't miss the second. So Green got 2 chances. Not all the time you get that. But she took care of business there, and it's 45-20. Trice with 50 seconds left to go, is dribbling around outside. And a jumper is going to be off and no good by Davis. Loose ball rebound is going to be picked up by Strickland. Strickland over to D-Bay. D-Bay back to Strickland in the forecourt. 32 seconds. Tigers not in any particular hurry. They're up 46-20. 23 seconds. Pass in to Warren. She had to go all the way out to the circle to gain control. Now to Parrish. Parrish drives in, puts up the high bank shot. Missed it, but Warren will get the stick back. That's 12 for Averly. 7 seconds across the timeline comes Davis. Davis drives in, banks it home with 3 seconds left, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. And 47-22 is your score. We'll take a 60-second pause for a word from our sponsors. We'll come right back after this. Stay with us. 49-22. Hardin County's Lady Tigers on top of Jackson Northside's Lady Indians. Nice senior night crowd here, honoring players who've put 4 years of hard work in. Here's a lob in underneath. The Tigers have it following it and to get it to Warren. Warren turnaround jumpers up and good. $14 for Averly tonight so far. And there's a steal on defense there by Kelsey Newell. She'll get it over now to Strickland down in the corner, back to Newell. Newell giving the three, doesn't take it. Goes to Jean on the right side. Jean back to Newell. Tries to bounce pass it over to Strickland and gets knocked out of bounds by Vanderbilt. Tigers will prevail in the forecourt. 7:16 left to go in the fourth. Up 49-22. Strickland gets the pass over and to Miller, and Miller ends up following the ball out of bounds. I think she thought she'd get a push call, but she didn't get it. They got to give it to Northside in the backcourt. Oh well, sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Northside will bring it down following the turnover. We're under 7 minutes to go in the game. Now to Hartfield. Driving, tries that bank shot again, missed it this time. Warren with the rebound. Trying to get some assistance out there, has it stolen away. And finally a jumper is going to be put up by Davis, but there's a whistle and a foul call, and it's going to be on Jean. And Jean was kind of a latecomer in on that deal. Sometimes that's the worst place to be. The first shot by Davis is off, no good on the free throw. Second shot crawls in. 49-23 now. Tigers by 26. Strickland will reverse pivot at midcourt, get it into the forecourt, goes out there to Jean. Jean tries to go it on the left wing, trying to get it to Newell, and it will be knocked out of bounds by JC, or rather Northside. Here's a pass inside, a steal by Northside, quick down the floor for a layup goes Jada Vanderveer. As she caught a sort of sleep in there, turned it into 2 points. 6-12 on the left side now. Here's Newell for three, off, no good. Rebound Vanderveer. Vanderveer dribbles across the timeline. Under 6 minutes now. 49-25. Lady Tigers have led since early in the first quarter, or I guess probably toward the midway through the first quarter. Northside will throw it away on their end, and Coach puts in a whole new 5. He just platoons them in there, clapped his hands, and 5 new players started off the bench. You don't see that every day. So Hannah Miller will dribble across the timeline for Hardin County, looking for some help, and going to throw it toward Jean. It's going to be fielded out there by Connolly, I believe, and finally it's going to be out of bounds. Give it to Northside. Not the best of effort being applied by either team right now. Here's a steal as Jean will follow Davis into the backcourt. Davis will win the battle, comes up with the basketball, drives into the lane, and it's going to have it knocked out of bounds on the inline. And they say it's Tiger basketball. I have no idea who touched that last. No, I don't think they do either, but the Tigers have the ball. Jeans across the timeline. Gets it up on the left wing to Newell. Kelsey goes over now to Riley on the left wing. She'll drive in. Kick it back outside to Miller. Miller does a circle move. Goes in. Missed the layup, though. Rebound taken down, and Vanderbilt running. Down the floor she goes. Underneath. Shot didn't go. Caught the bottom of the backboard. And that was Johnson on the shot. It's off, no good, but she was fouled, and the Tigers now bringing in some wholesale substitutions. Let's see. Green's back in the game. We got Kay Helen Parrish back in the game. Avery Beavis is in there. Newell still on the floor. Shots off and no good by Davis. And it's 49-25. Tigers bring it down to go to Dewberry on the right side, outside for three. Newell, Kelsey Newell, the senior, knocks down a three. And it's 52-25 now. Crowd especially like that one. Here's a driving shot by Northside, off, kind of gets batted out all the way to the three-point circle, and then retrieved by Northside. They bring it in the lane, and it is knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Northside. Timeout on the floor. 4:23 left to go in the fourth. Tigers in control. 52-25. We'll be back in 30 seconds. .423 left to go in the game. Northside with the basketball underneath their own basket. 52-25 Tigers. So Davis will go left side to Hartfield. Hartfield gets a pick, goes to the free throw line, puts up a jumper. It's off, no good. Will go out of bounds untouched. Destined to be Hardin County possession. And L.B. Dewberry brings it down. Goes across to Green in the corner, underneath to Beavis. Beavis had a alley-oop layup underneath, but missed it. Rebound picked up by Northside, and they're coming down the floor. Down in as a block by Green. As a shot by Connolly's off, no good. Now on the right side, they go to Davis. Davis puts up a three. It's off, no good. And Beavis with the rebound gets it out to Newell. On the left side to Green. Green drives, goes underneath, and is going to find Parrish open, but they're going to wave the pass off.
That's a good look by Green, too.
Foul is on Trice, her second. Into the game comes Strickland. Out comes LB.
I was fixing to say, I wonder when we're going to start substituting. We had a game, quick turnaround, on Thursday. I might leave my seniors out there, the couple, but
Newell out on the left wing, almost had it stripped, regains control. Now there's a whistle and a foul is going to be called. They're going to call a foul on Hartfield. Reaching in on Newell, give it to Hardin County with 3:21 left to go. Tigers up by 27. Strickland on the right side now on the dribble. Green in the corner. Right side goes on the baseline. Back out to Newell underneath the Parrish. Parrish open, lays it up and in. Nice play by Green and Kate Helen.
Is she a sophomore or freshman?
She's a junior.
Junior?
Yeah.
She's played some really good minutes.
Oh, I tell you, she's got a good 3-point shot, too. Driving in for Northside is Connerly it is, and her shot's off, no good. Rebound, Shaylee Green. Green gets it over now to Strickland. Strickland dribbles double teamed into the forecourt to Green, who's all alone. She'll drive in, try to get Parrish open down in that corner again in the lane, and this time Northside backs up and defends it. It goes out of bounds. Touch last by the Indians. Give it to Newell on the baseline. Now to Green. Back to Newell on the left wing. Now there's a jump ball call as Newell was tied up on the left wing. Now 3 new players coming in for the Tigers. J.C. Jones, also see who else.
Looks like 3, 5, and 4.
4 is Strickland.
I mean, well, it's
we don't have a 5. I'm not sure who that is. They've changed these numbers up sometimes.
1, 3, and 5. It's
Right.
That's probably freshman in right at the moment.
I would think probably some not even on our roster.
3 freshmen and the 2 seniors out on the floor to finish it up.
Anyway, Northside has it underneath their own basket now. 2:03 left to go, 54-25. Inbounds pass goes to Johnson. Johnson drives in, missed the layup. Rebound is fought for, a whistle, and a foul call. And it's going to be on Newell. On the line shooting 2 is Davis. First shot's good. So this she's got a good form for a freshman player. She's listed. Got them both. So 54-27, less than 2 minutes to go. Now at 150, Newell dribbles on the right wing, goes to Strickland at the head of the key. Strickland back to Newell. 139 now. Strickland, or rather Newell goes to Strickland at the free throw line. In the corner to the young lady wearing number 1, and I hope family members listening know who that is, but we do not have the name. Ball is batted out of bounds in under the goal. They're going to give it to the Tigers, to a young lady wearing number 5 that we don't have a name for. Newell gets the inbounds. Now back to Strickland on the right wing. Hard pass underneath the Newell, and it goes right straight up against the fence fence up against the pad at the end of the gym. Almost got David Shirley in the head. Here's a driving jumper by Northside, up and good by Davis.
Well, if David wasn't as quick as he was,
He is.
it might have hit him. I don't know that David even seen the ball coming.
I didn't see him move at all, so I don't think he knew it. Here's a pass down the other end for the Tigers and a shot off the left side that's off no good by the young lady wearing number 1. And now Northside has it. They're moving in the forecourt with 35 seconds remaining. And here's a bank shot that's off no good. Fight for the rebound, and coming out is Strickland. Long pass down to Newell on the inline. Hot pass, and just too hot to handle that far down the floor.
Why are we calling timeout?
And somebody called timeout.
Northside did. He's wanting to set up a plate. Oh, my
They have called a timeout with 19 seconds left, trailing 54-29. They say 60 seconds, but we'll probably be back before that. Stay with us here on K93. All right, Northside comes down. I told you it'd be less than a minute. Now a driving shot's up with 7 seconds. A rebound, Tigers, and a held ball will be called, stopping the clock with 5 seconds. And now, quickly, Newell and Strickland both come out of the game for a round of applause from the fans in attendance here tonight, being the only 2 player seniors. Here's a shot at the buzzer by Northside's off, no good, and the final score will be 54-29. As expected, Lady Tigers will pick up one more game in the district and have a shot at equaling what McNairy has in that third spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. The difference we had talked about on Sports Talk, the difference in what Coach Geyer is going through than what Coach Kirk is going through. He's got Northside and Southside above them, everybody in that district. In our district, you've got Southside, which is far and above, above the teams in the district. And then I think from that standpoint, everybody's pretty much equal. I mean, Lexington's got a good player, a really good player. But she's mostly what they have. Chester County, we've beat them twice. And McNairy got us over here, but McNairy's not as good, I don't think, as we are. They're well coached, but talent for talent, we're right there with them. And so that should be a really good game. Now, that's a tough place to play. Over at the Roundhouse, as you call it. It's a tough place to shoot. But, it's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be fun to kind of see how this thing pans out a little bit.
Well, that's what they say about our gymnasium. A lot of teams that come in here aren't used to the scope and the width and height of the gym. Kind of throws them. But it's something both of our teams, girls and boys, know how to play in the Roundhouse. So I'm not expecting that to be too big of a factor. But on the road, this being the last home game for the Lady Tigers and Tigers, it always is definitely a drawback to be the visiting team.
Yeah, exactly. And looks like we're going to have senior night right here.
And we are doing it right now. So we'll take a pause here for a word from our sponsors. Lady Tigers win it 54-29 in the opening game tonight. But never ye fear, Tiger fans. More Tiger basketball is coming your way as soon as the festivities for senior night are over and we get the men on the floor and get the ball in the air. So we'll take a pause here. We'll be right back. Stay with us here on K93, your number 1 sports station in Savannah, Tennessee. All right, the Lady Tigers win the first game tonight, 54-29. Men will get into action in just a few moments. Right now, we're going through the senior night festivities as the men basketball players being introduced right now, and with their parents as Peyton Murphy, Ian Stanley, Jacob Saunders, Garrett Sipes, Hunter Reeves, and Gabe Eliff, all saying goodbye to Hardin County basketball here on the floor at Michaela Welch. They've still got some work to do in tournament style. And next, of course, is the senior Lady Tigers, and Kelsey Newell being one who has played hard and has distinguished herself as a player. Riley Strickland, who is getting an affectionate hug from a couple of her players, L.B. DeBerry and Shaylee Green, and Shiloh Wooden, who is a manager and also an outstanding soccer player. Here also graduating basketball E's tonight.
Well, you know, when we first started the season, I thought she was an injured player. I mean, she's very athletic. You can tell when she's out there kind of working out with the girls. But soccer's her thing, and you got to be in shape to play soccer. I know that. I mean, just running and kicking.
I can't make a single comment.
No, because I'm not going to do it, and I know you're wrong. We did good to walk up the steps. We
didn't know what a soccer ball was when I was in high school. It's a great game, and I really do appreciate the players that play it, because when you got to keep moving continually for minutes after minutes after minutes without a break, it's got to wear down on you. I know of no other sports that's like that, with the possible exception of ice hockey.
Well, it's becoming a thing. It's probably already a thing, but I know our soccer team here at the high school, they've gone from not winning to winning some games in the district. And, the ladies a couple of years ago made a little bit of run in the tournament, and the guys are getting better. And that's the deal. Like I said, you got to be in shape, play that game. Hey, real quick while we can, I do want to mention our spring sports special coming up on the 21st for Sports Talk. That'll be at 9 a.m. Each morning on 93.5 FM. If you hadn't listened, each Saturday we do the show with the coaches. We have this right now basketball coaches in. They talk about the games and what's coming up the next week, and get to talk to head football coach, head baseball coach, and get all their perspective. And the spring sports special, we can get to bring all the coaches in. And
I remember many of them.
Yeah, get a little bit of what to look forward to, because there's a lot of things going on in the springtime other than just baseball and basketball. Baseball and softball. So there's a lot of other sports going on as well around Hardin County High School.
Absolutely. Let's look at the scoring real quick for the game tonight. And these are unofficial, particularly on Northside's behalf. Still having difficulty seeing those numbers against those dark numbers against dark uniforms. But the leading scorer was Kenya Davis with 11. She was followed by Jada Vanderbilt with 7. Kalia Hartfield with 5, Azaria Forrest with 4, Evgenia Miller had 2, and that's it. For the Lady Tigers, leading scorer tonight was Avery Warren with 14. She was followed by Hannah Miller with 12, Shady Green with 9, LB had 5. L.B. DeBerry, and Kelsey Newell had 3. Avery Beavis had 2. Kate Helen Parrish had 2. Riley Strickland had 7. That wraps up the Tiger scoring, but a convincing win and we'll head like Steve said, we repeated a couple of times. Got to play night after tomorrow night, and legs-wise, that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. But luckily, we don't have to travel very far. It's a short trip over there. But, I'm excited for our teams being able to go over there and with something on the line. And, that's like I said, that's a tough place to play. If you haven't been in there, it's just round and it's yellow. And you go in there and it seems like it's a tough place to shoot. I think they'll say that it's not, but there's no background like there is here. Your goal is just suspended out there. They got some crowd behind it, but I mean, if you just go over and look at it, it kind of looks weird than most of your normal gyms.
I think it intimidates more from the side than it does from the other way. But I remember Vanderbilt's goals at the Vanderbilt Gymnasium for me was an extremely difficult kind of thing to relate to because they came out at, they're like 75 feet up into the ceiling that they came down to the floor and there was nothing else there, so it is a bewildering kind of thing to deal with, but we've played there enough to know.
Yeah, we've had some classic games there too, and especially in the ladies, of course, a couple of years back you had Coach Burnham and Coach Lott going at it. You had multiple years of coaching experience in girls basketball. Coach Lott's still there. Coach Burnham decided to hang up his coach's shorts and turn it over, but they had some really good battles. Coach Lott, he gets to coach on the floor that's named after him.
Well, I was going to say, you mentioned the color and everything inside the gym, but I was going to say it's got Jerry Lott's name written everywhere. And that's intimidating to know that somebody's been that good at what he does.
Well, maybe they thought he was going to leave, and then he decided he wasn't, so he had already put his name out there.
Well, before we start getting phone calls, I think we better leave that one alone. But, we'll be there on Thursday night if you can't make it over to the game against McNary, the last game of the season for our two Tiger teams. Be sure to join us here on K93. And I'm thinking almost certainly we will be live streaming that one as well. So unless something happens and we can't get a signal out, we will be doing that. So
pressure on me.
First game tonight, Lady Tigers win 54-29. Men coming your way in just a few minutes, so stay here with us on K93, and we'll be back after these words from our gracious sponsors. All right, Tiger fans, it's time for the nightcap here as the Tigers have finished their warm-up. So we'll have the Indians, and the men will be hitting the floor here in just a moment. But first, we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. As head coach Aaron Woods has really put in a good job this season with Northside Indians in the top 10 in the state. And very close in the district standings under, of course, Southside. But as Todd Brzezinski, the gymnasium announcer, is making introductions. First up is Desmond Manley, Lincoln Woods, Tremble Jones, Zakiah Hill, and
Number 13.
yeah, Tremble Jones already.
The one person I didn't see, Bill, and we hadn't seen in the gym is Javante Smith. And that's a good thing for us. Maybe not him, but Josh over here said he hadn't been playing in the last couple of weeks, so he may have got injured.
Well, that's certainly we didn't want to see that happen to him, but it'd be good news for the Tiger effort tonight.
Yeah,
starting for the Tigers as we speak, Peyton Murphy, a senior. Jackson Burdine, a junior. Jacob Saunders, a senior. Ian Stanley, a senior. And Jaden Davis, a junior. Will be the 5 starters for the Tigers tonight. And we are set for a fast-paced game for sure. I can almost guarantee you Northside will start with the press. And the way the Tigers deal with it will determine how long they keep doing it.
You know, they beat Southside a couple of times too, and we've seen Southside play, and you think that's a tall task right there. But Northside shoots the ball better, primarily too from the 3.
Xavier Harrison jumping for Northside, and Jaden Davis for the Tigers. Tigers in white with maroon. Northside in black and blue. The tap's going to be controlled by the Tigers as Stanley gets in the forecourt but has the ball stripped, taking it down and going in for the layup is mainly there's a stick back that's up and good by Harrison, and he will score, and he's fouled. Once again, very, very quickly, that ball is flying down the floor. On a 3-point play, he misses the shot. Rebound taken down by Davis. Davis will get it over now to Burdine. Burdine drives in the paint, goes in on the right side, lays it off the glass, he scores, and he's fouled.
I was just fixing to say, I wonder how they handled Jackson. He wasn't there. Jackson likes to penetrate, and they'll have to respect that. Hopefully we can get somebody get hot outside, too.
Fouls on Jones. Burdine's free throw hits the back rim, comes off. Rebounded by Northside. 7:30 left to go in the first period. We're tied at 2. Woods dribbling out toward the head of the key, now out toward center court. Tigers in the zone defense. Pass down on the right wing. Out on the left side now to Jones. Here's a 3. It's going to be up and good on the left wing by Zakiah Hill. And Davis will dribble it up the floor for the Tigers. Get it over now to Stanley. Back to Davis, left side. To Burdine. Burdine Mano a mano against Woods. Gets a pick from Stanley. Outside now to Davis. Davis tries it in the paint, loses it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. And touch last by Northside. Give it to Jackson Burdine on the baseline. With 6:41 left to go in the first. Northside up 5-2. Inbound, it's going to be tapped and then stripped away from Burdine. Out the pass, going down and putting up the shot is Manley, I believe. Indeed it is, and there's a whistle and a foul.
Well, it's kind of a weak toss in to Jackson that created.
And that's going to be
They
called
give
on.
him a chance.
Saunders picks up the foul. And to the line goes Manley. First shot is up and good. It's now 6-2. White checks into the game. So does Smith. Out comes Saunders and Stanley. And he missed the second one. Rebound, Smith. Out and out to White. Giving a pass to the basket. Takes it right straight up there and loaded it up and in. Like they wanted him to do it. That'll cut the lead to 2, 6-4 Northside now. Across the timeline comes Woods dribbling. On the right side, here's a three from the deep corner right side. It's up and good. Nothing but cotton.
We saw a lot of that.
That was Jones, Tremel Jones. Go ahead.
No, I just said we saw a lot of that a few weeks ago
Yeah, I remember.
from the three-point line.
Right. White takes it to the baseline. Will reverse, back out, chest pass to Burdine. Burdine goes in. Gets turned in the lane. Ends up almost laying down on the parquet. The ball goes out of bounds. Give it to Northside. I guess effective defensively. They'll pass it on the left wing now to Manley. Now out on the right side. And that's Lindsay, I believe. And in the lane goes a jumper. It's from 6. It's off, no good. Manley with the follow. It's no good. A whistle and a foul called. And they're going to put Xavier Harrison on the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Corbin Smith, his first. So Corbin getting physical right off the bat. Harrison's first shot's off, no good. 9-4, Northside right now. 5:19 left to go in the first. Second shot's going to be up and good, however, for Harrison. Now it's 10-4. Davis to White. Back to Davis to Burdine. Burdine to White on the left wing. Almost stolen. Now under to Murphy. Smith is alone. Missed the layup underneath. Got some pressure from behind and missed the shot. Rebound Northside. They'll take it down the floor. Slide again on the left side and putting it off the glass is Tremel Jones. He gets the deuce underneath and it's 12-4. That's how quickly these guys can score. Burdine working against Hill on the left side of Murphy. Now to Davis. Davis to Smith in the circle. Back to Davis. Corner, Murphy for 3. Yes! Peyton Murphy. Cans a 3, cuts the lead to 5 now, 12-7. Tigers get a couple of breaks here. They can play with these guys. Here's a pass in the Hill in the corner for 3. They're going to say it was on the floor. Foul's going to be on Davis, his first. .4:16 left to go in the first period. It's 12-7 Northside over Hardin County. On the left wing to Manley in the corner. Back out and around on the right now. Right over 4 minutes left to go in the quarter. Just a strip and a steal by Burdine. He's quickly in the forecourt, holds it up on the right wing, behind the back dribble, beats his man, goes under for a shot, got it, what a drive by Burdine. He scores, and the crowd came alive on that one. Here's a drive underneath and a score for Northside. Players down and needing some help. They're going to have to call timeout. He hit the floor following the shot and could not get up. Now he's kind of still.
Must hit his head.
It looks like he might have knocked himself out.
Yeah, he's groggy.
And they're bringing him off the court. Did you see his? No, I cannot see that number.
That's 13.
Okay, that's Trammell Jones.
Yeah.
He's on his own power now, but a little shaky. Tigers will have the basketball following the timeout. And Justin Burdine or rather Jackson Burdine, to his credit, stopped and helped him rather than went back on offense. And now, as he brings it down the floor, there's a whistle and a floor mistake called against Burdine. Smith checks out. Davis checks back in.
They called a foul on Corb, I think. They said it was our fifth foul, so let's shoot from the rest of the way out.
And I think it's on Murphy. He didn't have a foul. He's the only one up there. So it was away from my viewpoint. Now there's a pass in the lane, and a jumper is going to be up and good by Desmond Manley, as the Indians just take it right into the meat of the Tiger defense, and they lead it 16-9. Davis goes on the left wing. Here's a three by Burdine from the left. So that's 7 for Burdine thus far in the first quarter. 16-12. Tigers down by 4. This could turn into something. Here's a drive in, just stolen away by Wyke. Wyke will get it out for the Tigers, try to pass it to Burdine at midcourt. Manley stuck his hand in there, and Wyke altered the shot and went out of bounds. The pass goes out of bounds. Give it to Northside. Side court on the east side of the gym. And dribbling outside now is Lincoln Woods. He goes down in the corner on the left side. Back to Woods. He'll take a three there and barely rippled the cotton as he drained that one. 19-12. Burdine spits a double team, kicks to Davis on the left side. Now Stanley in the corner for three. High off the rim, no good. Rebound Hill, and Indians are on the attack once again. Here's a jumper off the left side. It's no good. Long rebound outside to Harrison, and now the ball is going to be stripped away by White. Lamarian comes up with it, comes running, goes to Burdine. Burdine for three, right side. Got it. Yes. Jackson Burdine, like a house of fire, has got 10 here in the first quarter. And Northside leads by 4. 1:20 left to go, first period. Woods dribbles slowly across the timeline. 1:14 now. Now Harrison on the right side. Harrison stops. Thought we had a strip there, but he regained it, got it to Woods on the left wing. Woods wanting the three, but Stanley got there just in time. He canceled those plans. He drives on the left side, puts up a 15-foot jumper. Make that a 12-foot jumper. It's no good. Burdine with the rebound. He's running the floor. In the corner now to Davis. Davis drives, goes underneath the White. White head fakes and has it stolen away before he can get the shot off.
Well, what a defensive play that was.
Yeah, Harrison made a heck of a play there. And drives in the lane, passes it off, and going in for a one-handed SWAT shot, I call it, is Manley. Just kind of pirouettes it up there, and it's 21-15 now. 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Burdine will be fouled as he goes into the forecourt. And that is the fourth team foul, meaning that the Tigers will take it outside court with 12.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter, trailing Northside 21-15. Davis inbounds to Burdine. Burdine picks it up in the backcourt. 11 on the clock when he steps on the line. Goes in, spins, 14-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Now a long shot at the buzzer. Too close for comfort, but it didn't go. 21-15, Tigers down by 6 here. First quarter gone. We'll be back for number 2 in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway here at McKellar Wells Gymnasium. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell as we are enjoying Hardin County High School basketball at its best here. Jackson Northside on the road here in Savannah tonight. And here's a pass out on the right wing to Manley. Manley thought double dribble, got away with it. That's Woods rather. Woods drives in, puts the shot up, no good. There's a whistle and a foul called. It's going to be, I think, on Murphy. That'll be, I think, his second. And on the line, shooting 2 is Manley. And he hit them both. It's Woods, rather. Woods on the line. Picks up 2. And it's 23-15. Tigers bring it down with Davis taking it on the left wing. He'll be more or less drugged to the floor there, and a foul called on Tremel Jones. That'll be his second. The Tigers will take it out on their baseline to the right of the bucket. Into Ian Stanley, outside and out to Davis. Davis drives in, tries the bank shot, didn't go. Rebound, outlet pass, out in a driving layup by Markalen Kelly. His first time in the game. He will get an easy layup underneath. Nice looking shot at that. And it's a 10-point Northside lead. Wyke has the ball stripped by Jones. Jones, outlet pass down to Woods. Here's a 3 from the corner on the right side. No good. Rebound, Wyke. A whistle and
Hit the top of the backboard.
Oh, okay. Did not see it hit the back. Give it to Tigers on the baseline. Burdine will inbound to Davis. Now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout Northside with 6:56 left to go in the second. 25-15. Northside leads. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Coach Aaron Woods for Northside called timeout. And the Tigers will have it with 6:50 left to go here in the second period, trailing 25-15. Jackson Burdine outside to Stanley at the head of the key. To White, and quickly to Davis on the right side. The long three is off, no good. Stanley saves the rebound in the corner. Back out to Davis. Davis to Burdine. And the Tigers will set up shop again offensively. Burdine in the circle. Has it knocked away. Jones comes out with it, takes it all the way down, lays it up and in. And there's quick hands. And the Tigers just can't outrun them. Now Burdine on the other end. Drives in, stops. 12-foot jumper floating left to right. It's going to be off, no good. A whistle and a foul called, however. And that's on Jones, I believe. To the line goes Burdine. First shot's up and good. Second shot, he got them both. 10 points separate the Northside Indians and the Hardin County Tigers. 5:50 left to go here in the first half of play. Driving, going in for the quick layup, and a shot is going to be blocked by White, but a whistle and a foul. I think it's just going to end up being a foul on White.
Looked like a good block. Might have got him with his body, but.
And they are going to put Harrison on the line to shoot two. And first shot is off, no good. Second shot. Got it to fall, however. And the Tigers will bring it down. Now they go on the right side, left side rather, to Saunders. Jacob takes it to the right. Now to Burdine. Burdine tries to catch Stanley open underneath. Stanley couldn't handle the pass. It got to him too quick, and out of bounds it goes. And it's 28-17 Northside down the floor. They come with it. Woods on the left side. Now to Manley on the right side now for three. Missed it. Follow won't go. Then finally picked up by Davis. Davis outlet pass to Burdine. Burdine in the forecourt goes down, ready to angle in for a bank layup, and it gets knocked out of bounds. The ball, that is, into the Tiger cheerleading section there.
Well, he thought he had a layup, and four
Right.
players converged on him at one time real quick.
I mean, they are awfully quick. Davis will inbound for, now there's a whistle, and they're going to
call a foul holding Jackson as he was trying to break free.
It's going to be on Desmond Manley, his first. And
Now Jackson wants timeout.
Northside wants time, with 5:08 left to go in the half. 28-17. We'll take a 30-second pause. We'll be right back. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the half. 28-17, Northside on top. Tigers have the basketball underneath their own basket. Will be on the left side this time. Dean Stanley on the low block left side. He'll get the inbounds pass. Now to White. Back to Stanley, left wing. To Burdine. Burdine head fakes a three. in the paint, goes back to Stanley for three over there. He missed it. Rebound taken down by Harrison. Out of pass to Woods. Woods in the forecourt, goes on the right wing. Driving in underneath, a loose ball in the paint. Finally picked up and put up and off. No good by Jones. Coming out, the loose ball was Davis, and Davis is going to be called for traveling as he tried to get away from that quick-handed defense in the backcourt. And Manley will inbound for Northside with 4:35 left to go in the second period. Tigers down 28-17. Here's a driving layup. It's going to be right through Burdine and to the backboard, and that is Manley on the score. Tigers bring it down. Burdine to Davis. Davis tries to bounce it into Burdine, charging and stolen away. Out the pass, going to be Woods in for a layup. Missed it. Loose ball on the floor. Scrum going on. Finally another scrum, and now a whistle and a foul called on someone. It's going to put Hill on the line. White gets the foul. Hill shooting two. Missed the first one. .405 left to go here on the first half clock. He'll miss both of them. Rebound, Jaden Davis. Davis, 4 minutes even as he steps across the line. Davis goes left side. Now that's Murphy for a two from about 15. It's off, no good. Rebound, Northside. Manley all the way in, splits a double team, throws up a shot that you would have to see to believe he hit it, but they waved it off because a foul was assessed prior to the shot. And that's going to be on Saunders, his second. And Northside will take it out. Get them to Manley on the left wing. Outside now to Woods. There's a turnaround jumper. It's off, no good. The rebound gets pushed all the way outside, and Lincoln Woods puts up a three-pointer.
Well, the head Corbin a full Nelson down there,
and it is really hard to describe how physical it is underneath those baskets. Burdine, and use clean English, put it that way. As Murphy gets it to Davis, Davis will circle from right to left.
Nice move.
Goes in. I mean, what a beautiful bank shot, worthy of an NBA-esque kind of shot. 33-19 now. Down they come, and they're going to let the Woods take that three again, and he gave him another reason not to as he knocked down another one. So it's 36-19 now. Tigers get it down underneath to Smith. Smith is going to be piggybacked under by Lincoln Woods, and it looked for a second like Corbin might have been hurt, but he bounced off of it pretty well. He's on the line now shooting two. First shot's good. So White is checked in, Saunders checked out. White and Davis under for the rebound. Smith hits one out of two. But the loose ball came off of the rebound and got knocked out of bounds, touched last by the Tigers. So Northside will have the basketball with 2:28 left to go here in the second quarter. They lead 36-20. Pass over and now under to Manley. Manley tries to quick pass it under to Jones. It goes through his hands out of bounds. And now there's a whistle and a foul call. Offensive foul. And I think that's on Manley too. Tigers will have it out in the backcourt with 2:27 left to go in the second period. Needing a couple of successful offensive possessions here to cut into this 16-point lead. So all is right with the world, and Burdine brings it down for the Tigers. Goes left side to White. Now to Smith, who's at the head of the key. To Murph. Outside to Davis. Right side out to White. White dribbles out to the head of the key. Gets a pick from Smith. Dashes left and goes back to Davis. Davis giving a long three, but he doesn't dare take it. White goes in the circle, drives under, splits a double team, and gets all he gets for his effort is a traveling call. And Northside will take it out with 1:45 left to go here in the second period. Now Woods with it. Drives in the paint. Sits down both feet, puts the shot up. No good. Smith with the rebound. Corbin jerks it off the glass, gets it out to Davis. Davis goes all the way down, banks it, scores, and he's fouled.
He got knocked
Now
in
he
the
just got
head.
whopped in the head. He's probably seeing visions already. But he'll get a free throw. The shot will count. And he missed it. Rebound. Taken down by Northside. They'll bring it down to the Woods on the left side. Now on the right for three. Fight for the rebound. Davis wins the battle. 106. Tigers need to put a score on here. Davis in the circle, drives in, splits a double team, scores. Beautiful drive by Jaden Davis as he more or less skied his way through the lane and then put it over the left hand on the left side, and he cut the lead now to 12. 44 seconds. When I said some offensive show power, that was razzle-dazzle right there. I have this time now because Woods is backed out to the center court and he's just dribbling, letting the clock run down with 26 seconds remaining here. 36-24. Tigers need a steal and a bucket. Something's going to have to happen different, though. We're just kind of lagging back. Our closest player is 20 feet away. 8 seconds. Now, Woods stops, shoots, a three, missed it, rebound, Burdine, 2 seconds. He puts it up at midcourt. Oh, in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, rimmed out. That was a beautiful shot, just didn't go. So, first half comes to a close. Tigers right now trailing by 12. What I'm seeing here is they can play with these guys. They just got to get some breaks, and they got to learn how to deal with this quickness, this speed.
Yeah, well, one of the things, too, is they can shoot the basketball. They got 3 guys that can really fire from outside. They hadn't shot it like they did against us over there. They kind of just shot us out of the game.
They've had 5 threes in the first half, but I think they had like 10 in the first game. So
yeah, like the second quarter, they just shot us completely out of the game. We're back in it. You know, we were down 16, down 12, going into halftime. Anything can happen.
No question about it. So it's halftime here, senior night at Hardin County High School. Lady Tigers win it 54-29 in the early game, and the Tigers right now trailing 36-24, but their hope springing eternal here in Michaela Welch, and we'll try to hold it down, keep it up here for you, and maybe display it in the second half. So we'll take this pause for a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here.
Welcome back to Hardin County Basketball. We're at Michaela Welch Gymnasium, senior night. Tigers trail 36-24 to Northside. And the dance team performing and all the seniors getting hugs. They recognize the seniors between games. And, Coach, you had a couple of seniors that you're losing. That's unusual, just two, but you got two leaving. As we bring in Coach Brandon Kirk plus your manager, so three all in total. Kind of were here for played their last regular season home game and managed their last regular season home game.
We're extremely proud of the seniors. Like I was telling them in the locker room, how much I appreciate what they brought to the program every day. It's nice to win games, but it's what's more important is the people you win and lose with. And we have a great bunch of kids, and that's what I was speaking about Riley and Kelsey and Shiloh, and just how they make it a joy to come to work every single day. And I don't have a job because it's fun, and it's fun because the people you do it with, win or lose. We have a great group of girls and a great community, and we're just blessed. We're extremely blessed.
Yeah, we needed to get a win tonight with splitting last week. Needed a win tonight, so that puts us in really good shape. There's a lot on the line coming Thursday night as we go over to McNairy Central. But about the game tonight, it was one of those games where probably wasn't a lot of doubt how the outcome was going to be. And we were talking about that. How do you coach it? How do you keep your kids focused to do the right things, maybe not get bad habits right before an important game in a couple of days?
Yeah, that's what I was telling them all week throughout practice. It's like you can't overlook Northside thinking about McNairy, and then you sure enough can't develop bad habits. Like you play to the standard to our standard and not anyone else's, regardless if you're playing McNairy or the Lakers or anyone else. You play to our standard. And other than for about the first 2 minutes, I thought we did a tremendous job. I thought it took us about 2 minutes to get our heads on straight, and then we started amping up the defense and the press, and I thought it looked really well. And started playing with some tempo and some enthusiasm, and that's why we went into half where we did.
Yeah, like you said, it got a lot better in the second quarter than it was in the first quarter. It was kind of a hard watch there for a little bit to get into it, but that's understandable if you've ever played, any kind of sport, and you get that feeling when you go in there that, hey, we can just go through the motions. You realize real quick you can't.
Right, and, you preach to them, and after about the first 2 minutes, I told them, I was like, hey, if you're just going to go through the motions, I'm going to put 5 more in that won't go through the motions, and I guess that's what lit a fire under them. Hannah shot the ball really well. I think she had 4 threes, and then Averly and Shaylee inside probably combined for 20 down low, just to a size advantage, and that we emphasized getting the ball in low. Now we still got to clean up some things. We got called for a 3-second call early, as far as Shaylee not getting out of the lane, but as far as execution of offense, especially in the first half, I thought was really good.
Yeah, and let's just move forward to Thursday night. We got seeding on the line, going against a team that I think probably these two teams, even though they kind of had their way with us the last time we played here, wasn't our best game, but evenly matched teams. And so, like I said, there's a lot on the line for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Bobcats Thursday night.
Yes, and that's what I told them after we lost to Lexington, which Lexington honestly didn't matter that much other than a coin flip opportunity. But after that, I told them, look, you win from here on out, and you do your job and win the game, and I'll be lucky and call a coin flip the right way, and we'll be the 3 seed. But they're excited for it. They told me yesterday after practice, they were like, you do your job and call the right thing on the coin flip, we'll put you in a spot to be able to call the coin flip. And I'm going to hold them to that. So, it's girls basketball. You never know what you're going to get. Because like you said, we didn't show up here to play them at home. But also, like you said, I think we're very evenly matched teams. And that's why you play the game. It's just whoever shows up that night and how you execute. So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully we'll go over there and have the game of the season. And we can get a win over there and get a good coin flip. Finish third. You'd rather finish third and fourth, I think.
Yeah, avoid Southside at all costs. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, at least for that first game anyway.
Let's catch them in the district championship if we're going to catch them.
Exactly. Coach, I appreciate you coming up here. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you on Thursday night. Lady Tigers will tip it off at McNairy Central at 6 p.m. right here on 93.5 FM. We'll take a timeout. Boys trail 36-24 here at the half. We'll have the third quarter coming your way when we return right after this.
Time for second half action here at Makeda Welch. Hardin County versus Northside, as the Tigers will have the ball to begin the third period. Jackson Burdine gets it over to Murphy. Murphy goes to Burdine. Burdine goes under for a layup. He will miss it, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Harrison. His first. And Jackson Burdine right now with 12 on the board. Goes to the line. First shot is off, no good. One thing about it, the Tigers cannot afford to miss free throws. They got that one. And Northside will bring it down now as they lead 36-25 by 11. Markalen Kelly is in the paint, puts up a grip shot inside, it's off no good. Davis is going to get the rebound, starts running up the floor, and he will be bump fouled on right at the midcourt by Lincoln Woods. Non-shooting. That's the second team foul already on the north side. And White goes to Burdine on the right wing. Burdine stops. Baseline jumper from 10. No good. Rebound. Woods. Outlet to Harrison. Now back to Woods. Woods goes in. Splits the triple team. Lays it up and in. And a foul. It's going to be called on White. That's his third. And to the line will go Lincoln Woods to shoot 2. Missed it. Rebound Davis. Actually, he was shooting 1. And the Tigers have the rebound. They get it down the floor, now to White on the left side. To Murphy. A 16-foot set shot. Missed it. Rebound Manley. Manley down in the corner, driving, putting up a shot and scoring is Hill. Tigers inbound it, now down 40-25. In the forecourt to Corbin Smith on the left side now to Burdine. Burdine out to Davis, now to Murphy. Murphy circles the lane, goes in the paint, bank shot from 10, he got it. Nice play there by Murphy. Now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout Hardin County with 6:12 left to go here in the third. Tigers down 40-27, back in 30 seconds. .612 left to go in the third. Tigers down 40-27. Trammell Jones inbounds it, gets it back in the forecourt, goes underneath and going up for an easy layup there is Wade Lowe. He scores and he's fouled. Foul is on Davis, his second. Lowe's free throw is off, goes in the corner. Boy, it could be painful there as they
That's going to be their ball.
Dove into in the corner where those bleacher seats are. They're okay. It will be north side ball though. The thing about it, Corbin did not hesitate to dive in that corner. Lincoln Woods now dribbling outside, drives and stops, puts up a little 10-foot fadeaway, and he got it. So Woods gets his 15th point tonight. Tigers get it to Burdine in the forecourt. He goes to Murphy in the corner for 3. It's off no good. Davis gets the rebound, catches Smith underneath. Smith goes up, looked like he was fouled. Then he got the rebound off the shot and put it back up and in. That's Corbin Smith. Determination turning into 2 points there. 44-29 now. White comes up and goes at Woods. Woods just kind of, shuttles back a little bit, a little fadeaway, and drains a 3. 5 minutes left to go in the third. 47-29 now. Lamarian goes on the right side now to Murphy. Now to Lamarian in the corner for three. Won't go. Smith had the rebound, but he was stripped or outlet pass stolen by Murphy. Murphy in the corner to White. White drives down, goes underneath to Davis in the corner left side. No. Rebound White. Struggles for it. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Northside. Burdown will be inbounding. To Davis quickly on the left side. Now back to Burdown, who's at the left wing. Circles in the paint. Drives in. Going to go up for the strip shot. He missed it. It's going to be off the back rim. Northside down the floor following it, and shot's no good, but the follow is put up and in by Michael Marshall off the bench for Northside. Tigers get it now. Saunders to White in the corner for three. From Berrien. Barry's one out there. And now it's a 17-point Northside lead with 3:50 left to go, third period. 49-32. Driving in is Woods. He'll get it back at the circle. It went in momentarily there to Hill and then right back out to him. Back out, he's a driving jumper. It's going to be off the rim and finally comes off where White will get the rebound. White out to Murphy. Murphy giving it an angle to the basket. Goes under. Shot won't go, but he's fouled. Clock stopped at 3:23 left to go, third period. And that's going to be the third on Harrison. And Murphy on the line. First shot's up good. He'll get another. Substitutions galore by Northside. Tigers now have Burdown and White inside. Murphy's going to miss the second shot. It's now 49-33 with 3:17. Northside gets the rebound. They're back down the floor to Manley in the paint. Goes under and kind of passes it to Davis. I don't think he meant to do that. But Jaden's back the other way now, driving in the paint. He has it handed off to Northside. And they'll outlet pass going in for a layup. What he missed was Manley. Loose ball put out, and there's a whistle and a foul called prior to the third shot attempted. Foul's going to be on White.
I think he wanted to dunk it, but then he couldn't.
That's going to be 4 on White.
I don't know if he thought he could or couldn't or what. It just ended up just kind of throwing it over the top of the basket.
So Northside takes it out following the foul. Here's a three-pointer off the left side. It's no good as Ian Stanley is going to get fouled from behind on the rebound. Manley picks up his third. 2:47 left to go in the third. It's 49-33. Northside on top. Hardin County with the basketball. Burdown. The pick from Stanley stops. 14-foot jumper right side. Got it.
Well, that's pretty. He's had a good game tonight.
Well, that's 15. And we've got a quarter and a half to go here. Woods on the right side. Guarded by Jackson Burdown. Stops. I thought he was going to take the jumper, but he didn't. He passed it off, and driving in for was Woods, and he missed the shot, but Manley got the tip.
Yeah, we just can't keep them off the boards.
51-35. Burdown drives through, beats a double team all the way in with a left-handed layup. Burdown now with 17, lighting it up, but it's still 14 short of what we need. So Tigers down 51-37. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Crowd has dissipated a little bit after the senior night introductions tonight. Still lots of folks here, though. 150 remaining in the third. Tigers down 51-37. Northside with the basketball. Full court pressure being applied now by the Tigers to get it in. Thought we might have had a steal there. Woods has it outside now to Kelly. Markalen Kelly. Kelly head fakes, drives, puts it off the glass, and scores. Wow. Nice move to the hoop. And the Tigers bring it down. Saunders, or rather Burdine, head of the key. Now to Davis. Now to Stanley. Stanley catches Saunders charging, missed the layup. Rebound taken down by Jones. Out a pass down to Woods. Here's a three-pointer off the right side. And drained big time there by Coleman, who gets the three. And Burdine will stop about 10 feet away, get it over down to Saunders on the right side. Back to Burdine. Baseline jumper from 10, he got it. Give Burdine that shot many times, you'll be sorry. 56-39 now, 30 seconds. Driving in and banking the shot was Woods. Rebound taken down as Burdine ended up with it. Got it to Murphy. Murphy to Davis. Davis will drive in all the way down. Laid it up. Missed it. Rebound. An outlet pass. Northside with 10 seconds. Off no good. Saunders with the rebound. 6 seconds. Burdine on the other end. 4 seconds. He'll drive in. Lay it up. Missed it, but the follow is off. No good. And now they're going to call a charging foul on Burdine. Which will give the ball to Northside with 0.7 seconds remaining here in the third. 56-39 now, and they're going to put up a long pass, as it were, into the forecourt, and that ends the third period for 56-39 the score. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this 1 minute timeout. Eight minutes left in the game. Tigers down 56-39. Northside with the basketball. Woods with it outside. Lob inside now to Kelly. Here's a three-pointer off the right side. It's no good. And a rebound Northside. Down on the baseline. They'll kick it around. Now here's a three-pointer from the deep corner. And that's going to be Antoine Curry for three. Tigers bring it down now. Down 59-39. Burdine in the circle to White. White keeps it alive to Murphy in the corner on the left side. He'll drive in, bounce pass under to Smith. Smith lays it up and in. Corbin Smith gets a deuce there. And cuts the lead to 18 now. 7:02 left to go. Northside gets it to the free throw line. Driving in, and a 6-foot floater is up and good by Lincoln Woods. And it's 61-41. Burdine on the right side has it stripped away, saved there by Smith. Down to White in the corner left side. Cross court to Murphy. Now Burdine from 3. No. Rebound Northside. Pass down the floor. Here's a 3 by Woods. It's no good. Rebound White. 6:25 left to go in the game. Here's a quick pass from Davis to White. White takes it to the glass, lays it up and in. Now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout, Hardin County. 6:19 left to go in the fourth. Down 43 or 61-43. We'll be back in 1 minute. Northside works full court pressure, gets it across the timeline. Woods drives in the paint, dishes it off underneath to Coleman. Coleman's shot won't go. Burdine breaks out of the pack, goes down for the layup on the other end. He missed it, but I believe he's going to the line. It's going to be on Zakai Hill for the foul, and Burdine's going to the line, shooting 2, and he now has 20 in the till, as the first one is good. Second shot off, no good. Rebound Northside. I'll take it down to Hill. Now on the right wing to Woods. Back to Hill for the long 3. It's off, no good. Davis had it off the rebound. Burdine got the loose ball off of him. Now he's in the full court. He has it stripped away. Northside's back the other way. They'll take it in and lay it in for the score and draw a foul. That's the nature of watching these teams play. Is Manly will get the 2, and he'll also get to go for the 3-point play. When just a second ago, Burdine was loose, and it looked like he was going to pick up a couple for the Tigers, and it just flip-flopped almost automatically. Shots up and good by Manly. He has 14 now. Burdine will bring it down for the Tigers. 5:25 left to go in the game. Gets it over to White. White will circle the lane, go in the, and has it stripped away. And an outlet pass that will turn into a fast break for an easy deuce. And I believe that's Woods on that one. Woods gets the 2. Tigers come back down the floor. Get it to Davis on the left wing. He'll circle the lane, go in for the bank shot right side. Got it. Nice move, nice delivery there by Davis. He's got 6 tonight. There's a driving layup by Woods. It's off, no good. Loose ball picked up by Northside, but passed out and right into the hands of Murphy. Murphy gets to Burdine. Burdine double team at midcourt, has it stolen away, and Zakai Hill will take it in for an easy fast break layup. 4:20 left to go. Tigers get it over to Burdine. from Ian Stanley. Now Burdine dribbling on the left side, gets a pick from Stanley. Slides to his left, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Coleman. And to the line will go Jackson Burdine to shoot 2. And lo and behold, he missed it. 4:09 left to go in the game. Murphy sits down, so does Stanley. In comes Saunders and also Smith. So Jackson's going to hit 1. He has 21 points tonight. 68-47 now. Here's a drive, pass down, and going up for another easy layup is Jones. And they're just scoring at will. At 70-47. Tigers bring it down under Davis. Davis will bounce pass over to Burdine in the corner. Inside now to Smith. Smith has it batted away, and there's a whistle and a foul call underneath, and the foul is going to be on Kelly. And we'll put Corbin Smith on the line to shoot 2. Clock stopped at 3:40 remaining here. First shot by Corbin is good. Second shot. Nope. Rebound, fought for, and a split underneath there that ended up in the hands of Saunders, and Jacob Saunders sticks it back up and in. Tigers pick up 2 in a cheap way that time. 70-50 now. Tigers down by 20. 3:21 remaining. Lincoln Woods on the right side now to Trammell Jones. Now, pass out, and they threw it away. Threw it out of bounds. So the Tigers will end up with the benefit of the basketball with 3:14 remaining, trailing by 20. 3 quick threes, and we're back in this. Davis on the right side. Darts in, darts back out, goes to White. White sneaks in, gets 2. So Lamar and White now with 9 points tonight. Having his Woods goes in underneath. This shot is good, and he's fouled. I think it's going to be on White as well.
And they've just absolutely just eaten us alive inside in the paint. How many layups, I wonder, that they've made?
And that's all for Lamarian. He's done for the night.
Yeah, here comes a couple of them.
And
senior players coming in.
yeah, we've got Hunter Reeves checked in. We've also got Garrett Sipes. Saunders in there as well. And the first shot is up and good. And that's Kelly. Saunders brings it down for the Tigers following the foul. And it's just, it gets frustrating toward the end, and he just booted it out of bounds. Just give it to the Northside backcourt. 2:40 remaining, 73-52. Northside in the driver's seat here, with particularly considering the amount of time left.
Well, Bill, Roundhouse on Thursday.
Night,
yeah, Thursday night. Should be 2 good games over there. Then playing games in district tournaments. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Cash Lindsay takes a shot from way outside. It's off no good. Rebound. It's going to be stolen in the corner by Murphy. He'll try to pass it out, and got lost again. Northside's back for a 3 from a dead corner on the left side. Rebound taken down by Reeves, Hunter Reeves. Gets it across the timeline, but it's stolen back, and we've got a player that's got either a cramp. It looks like a leg cramp.
No, he holding his knee. I don't know if he banged it or
There's a player who went down mid-court. They've stopped
turned
the clock at 1:59. He's holding the lower part of his knee. I was thinking it might have been a leg cramp. But he's going to need some attention here. 73-52 is the situation right now. One other determinant factor is there's only 1:59 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, not the senior night you want to have, but, this is one of the top 5 teams in the state coming over here. It's going to be a battle anyway. We played hard. Here's the thing, too, though. They play a lot of guys. We primarily play 7. You could tell it was wearing us down. They play fast and up and down the floor, and after a while, that kind of gets to you. And if you don't have a whole lot of depth that can play at that speed, not only that, they're relentless after you all the time. I mean, it's pushing, grabbing,
and just think
fighting.
Javante Smith's not even here tonight, so. And he was a major wrench in our gear works when we played him before.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gotten off the floor. He seems to be okay now. And the Tigers will take it out and get it over to Davis. Over on the left side, here's a 3 that's off and no good by Heath Hardin. And now Northside with the rebound. Lindsey brings it down. Goes over to Bradley on the right side. He drives in for the shot. Put it up and in. I'm not sure he didn't travel with that. 4 or 5 steps in there. Aiden Coleman in for the Tigers. Now 1:17. Coleman has the ball stripped. Northside get it under to Vincent. Jaius Vincent will pick up a deuce there. A young player. Has 59 seconds left. Tigers go to Reeves. Now to Coleman. And there's a whistle and a foul call with 49 seconds left. I don't know who it's on. It's not important. Tigers have it. Coleman has his pocket picked. You had to have seen that one to appreciate it, because the player for Northside, A.J. Curry, was taken off at the races, and Coleman just grabbed him by the waist and pulled him back. A little foul there. Here's a 3-point shot with 41 seconds left. No good. Aiden gets another rebound here, and we'll try to come out with it. They're going to call another foul with 35 seconds left. 77-52 as the officials are going to put Coleman on the line to shoot 2. And he got the first one, yeah. The Tigers will drop to 12-13, I think, on the season tonight. Second shot's off, no good. Rebound, Northside, they're running. Driving under and taking it in for the score is Michael Marshall. Now there's a pass in the backcourt, and we have found a player that I don't have a name for. And for the Tigers, and I beg pardon, but this wasn't supplied me. 15 seconds, driving in and scoring is Isaiah Bradley. He's got 4 tonight. Another steal on the inbounds, and 4 seconds. Northside trying to score again. And with 1 second left, I can't believe they call a foul with 1 second left. But they're going to put is on the line is Curry. His first shot is good. Second shot, got them both. 1 second, and I believe that'll be it. Katie bar the door, 83-53 is going to be the final. And as much as it looked like in the first half, this game was going to end up considerably closer than it was previously this season.
Well,
in the end, things kind of got out of hand the last couple of minutes, but in the end, they drew away with that speed and their quickness. It just makes it almost impossible. Impossible to get if you ever fall behind to catch up.
Yeah, especially when you play 7. About as deep as you go. They're playing, 9, 10, and they've even got one of their starters that's not here. So, and they shoot the ball very well. That part, we don't have really that pure three-point shooter or 2 of them that can sit out there, and they do. But, kind of what's disappointing, I guess, is they really got us in the middle this time. When we played them over there, it was primarily the three-point shot that got us, except for the things Smith did around the basket, but they really got after us inside. We didn't have an answer for them. They got a lot of easy baskets, a lot of rebounds, offensive rebounds. We got a lot of one and dones and run-outs, and it makes it difficult as you
I just
go
added
through the
it.
game.
I just added it up, and they had 13 players on their roster that scored tonight.
Yeah. So they've had.
We had 7.
Well, you see what they did when they brought in probably a bunch of freshmen and sophomore. I'd say they were getting after it too. They went into the press. They weren't going to let us off the hook. It made us play it out, and that's just the way you do. You play with the style you play with. But, we knew it was going to be tough coming in here Thursday night. It'll be a little bit different story, a tougher place to play, obviously, going on the road, but a team that we've beaten in the past and a team that we match up very well against.
Well, also you got to consider that we played close at times during the game to a point where if things had turned in the right direction and we didn't have the bench deficit that we've got, you'd been playing with one of the top 10 teams in the state.
Yeah.
Which is a plus, which means you're a lot better than a lot of other teams. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're right, and nothing to hang your head about. I mean, we played them good for a half, and then it just got into
Run out of gas.
Yep.
83-53 the final. Let's look at the scoring real quickly. For Northside, Lincoln Woods led scorers with 22 points. He's followed by Desmond Manley with 14. Trammell Jones had 10. Markaylin Kelly had 7. A lot of 3s and 2s here. Xavier Harrison had 3. Michael Marshall had 4, and Isaiah Bradley had 4. For the Tigers, leading scorer tonight, no surprise, Jackson Burdine with 21. Drops down to 8 there. Corbin Smith had 8. Lamarion White had 9. I missed one there. And then Peyton Murphy with 6. Aiden Coleman with 1. Jacob Saunders with 2. Jaden Davis with 6. And that's it. So 83-53 the final. Again, Thursday night, Big Nary, a lot of marbles on the table.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Looking forward. Both games should be good. Both games have some playoff implications on it as far as seeding goes. So we'll see how it goes. And, we usually have some pretty classic battles over there.
And set your calendars a week from tonight. District tournament starts.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get in it.
Got
Got to get in it. Unfortunately, we're in a 6-team district where you got 2 play-in games So you're battling 3 plays 6,
I
4
believe
plays
one of
5.
the playing games is next Tuesday night. I think that's right. Maybe I'm wrong. But
Well, you got the boys on one night and the girls
Right,
on the next
right.
night, something like that.
Yeah,
so I
we'll-
think it starts on the 18th.
we'll try to give you some more definitive directions, instructions for the tournament on Thursday night. So be sure to join us if you can't make the trip over to Selmer. Please join us here on K93 because we'd love to have you. Anything else you want to add, Sahib?
No, sir. Just
All right.
looking forward to the ride over with you.
Yeah,
you know,
it's always
on
fun.
Thursday night.
Lady Tigers win 54-29 tonight over Jackson Northside. Tigers fall 83-53. That'll about do it for us. So for Steve Carnell, my good friend Steve Smith, I'm Bill Sharp saying good night, Tiger fans. We'll talk to you on Thursday.